Welcome to Part 2 of the Undeposited Funds QuickBooks Online Training video being brought to you by the Office of Sorrento Columbus. My name is Christopher Teague. I'm a bookkeeper here at the firm and also a QuickBooks Online Pro Advisor. Today we'll be looking at receiving a payment, creating a credit memo. Receiving the payment into undeposited funds and not directly to the bank account is an important concept. We want to replicate what you are doing daily in your QuickBooks company. By receiving payment into the undeposited funds account, the amount of each deposit on the bank statement will match the deposit in your QuickBooks Online register. We'll begin by taking a look at receiving a payment. Here we are again on our company dashboard, and in order to receive a payment, we're going to go back up to the Quick Create menu in the Customer section and click on Receive Payment. In the Receive Payment window, we're going to select the customer that we had previously created the invoice for in Part 1. You're going to make sure that the payment date is correct. The payment method and the reference number are optional, but the important part is that the Deposit To section says that you're depositing the funds into the account titled Undeposited Funds. Next, we're going to select the invoice that is being paid, and if you see on the right-hand side, it says the total amount received is $200. We're going to click on Save and Close. Next, if we navigate to that customer, we can see that the payment was selected, so we're going to go on to Sales, Customers, go to the customer that we were working with. You can see that the payment was received, and the invoice has now been paid. At this point, I'd like to demonstrate how we can create a credit memo for a customer. I'm going to navigate back to the Customer Center and select the customer that I'm going to offer the credit memo to. You can see here that we have an invoice that is overdue for $85. We're going to go back up to the Quick Create button, the Customer section, and select Credit Memo. We're going to select the customer that we're working with, make sure that the credit memo date is correct, and then you're going to fill in the information for the product or service, the quantity, and the rate that will match exactly what was on the invoice that we're offering the credit memo for. We're going to go down and select Save and Close. You can see that on this screen, here's the credit memo that I have just created. That overdue invoice is now marked as paid. That completes Part 2. I hope you'll join us for Part 3. And once again, you can email any questions to qbadvisor@sorrento.com.